Alright, so a bit of heavy exposition there. Piet, man of science versus the man of faith. Again, a very common theme in Japanese storytelling, especially Japanese games, I find. I actually get bored of it these days. You have to remember that when I first played this, it was kind of fresh and exciting, but I suddenly found out as I played lots of Japanese games that there was so many storylines about, oh, the gods, it's just all bullshit, and we have to fight against them and make our own destiny, blah blah blah, humanity can decide, blah blah blah. So I'd really like to know what the cultural significance of that particular philosophy is, but I guess I'll never find out unless I do some research, and I hate research, so I'm not going to do it. Let me see. I think I might go and have a chat with the old geezer again. I know he's supposed to give you something. Oh fuck. Anyway, yeah. So it was a nice little bit of exposition, but pretty weak storytelling, in the sense that basically Piet didn't know jack shit, and it was only through sheer luck that he happened to show us this place called Uru, and at the exact time that we were there, Hazel was flying by on our dragon, so now we know that that's where we have to go. It's kind of weird. I don't really like it that much. That whole, you know, storytelling by way of convenience. It's like, ooh, that's very convenient, isn't it? But I will forgive. I will forgive, because this game is awesome. Just petting my dragon again, sorry about it. Pet. Let me see. Oh, that's right, because my dragon evolved, so... Evolved, it's not a fucking Pokemon. Upgraded itself. I still want it to be mostly a defensive type. Yeah, there we go. Look at you, you flying tank. Right, now we head on to the ruins of Uru. One of my favourite locations. A rather large location. Oh, that's fast. Looming Swarm. As you can see, they're exactly the same as Nanids from the desert, and they give you very little experience, so they're a bit useless. Speaking of which, see if is there anything we haven't read yet. Okay. Is there anything we didn't read? I can't remember. Yeah, I'm not sure that we read about those, so I'll see what these are pure type monsters, so these are unchanged monsters from the ancient age, so we'll read about those now. Okie dokie. These biotechnical terrors were created by the towers. Travelling in squadrons, their purpose is to eliminate anything the towers see as a threat to the balance they've created. Very nice. Lazara hunters are the squadron leaders. They have the ability to raise shields around the entire group. When Lazara attack, they attack as a team. Lazara Hammer. The Lazara Hammers are responsible for patrolling the seas. They also serve as the tower's defense system. They have the ability to travel above and below the water. The leaders of the water squadrons, they help coordinate the attacks of their groups. It is unknown whether they control their own actions or if they are simply pawns of the towers. Hellion. Hellions patrol the Forbidden Zone. They possess a meteor-like attack that always hits its target. Because they were created by the towers, they do not need to eat or sleep. Yes. I would not get a job on the radio. At-home dragon. It's badass. One of the best designed creatures of all time. Look at that tail. Jesus. Or is it a dreadlock? It comes out of his wands. Anyway, Atom is a guardian of the ancient age. His appearance strikes fear into the hearts of the most hardened warriors. At this point, he does not seem to have fully recovered from his long slumber. 61.2 whatever units long. Very big. Guardian Dragon. A ghost of the past, this ancient horror has risen again to serve the towers. It is believed that this monster can never truly die. Even longer than Apple. Massive, truly massive. Okay, so Lumids. These are not pure types. They have evolved over time. The ecosystem has developed, derived of the biotechnological terrors created by the towers. Lumids are closely related to nanids, but have adapted to live near water. Lumids are not scavengers, like their kin. Instead, they hunt creatures that swim too close to the surface of the water. Aside from their predatory behaviour, Lumid swarm hierarchy and behaviour patterns are identical to their nanid kin. So yeah, she's the queen. Kill the queen, the rest falls. Imperial forces, gunship. Oh, I get Panzer Dragoon Saga flashbacks. A gunship is the standard military craft of the Empire. It is usually assigned to travel in groups and shoot down small enemies. It is armed with tracers, but carries no large weapons. The thing I don't really understand, like, what are the enemies, really? I mean, because currently we're in territory of the Empire. So, what are they going around shooting exactly? Creatures? Anyway, Punisher. Their airship's primary purpose is to carry explosive projectiles and launch them at anything that stands in their way. Or, in its way. It carries 6 air-to-air homing missiles, also known as Gravediggers. Gravediggers! Flagship. Whoa. Kramen's flagship is armed with tracer cannons, sub-cannons, and homing mines. It is designed for air-to-air combat. Oh, I didn't get the deep particulars on that one, but never mind. Anyway, let's go to some gameplay. I'm sure you're very bored about me talking all the time. But I figure it's good to give you some info. The thing is, I need to really find the map.